My name is Rylee Abrahamson, and I'm a junior here at U of I. I grew up in an awesome family in Northern Illinois. I did not have any Christian influences growing up. My memories of talking about God as a kid include being told not to say "oh my God" and saying grace before dinner a couple times a year, reciting some words I didn't know the meaning of. From a pretty early age, I was very concerned with people's perceptions of me, to the point where it was really all I thought about. I was whoever I believed people wanted me to be. So when I was young, this was Smiley Rylee, and during high school, that got a little bit more complicated. All of this self-focus ultimately resulted in me not being myself around people, even those who were closest to me, and eventually just sort of losing touch with myself. I didn't know who I was or even who I wanted to be. And in the midst of this identity crisis, I continued to make increasingly terrible choices, hurting myself and the people that I loved in the process. So early fall 2018 was not very fun. But it was in this dark moment that it finally became clear to me that something big needed to change. I had no idea what that change would look like, but I was definitely searching for it. I watched a million YouTube videos on spirituality. I searched for answers in astrology, and I even carried around a crystal in my pocket for a while, hoping that something would bring me peace. None of those endeavors were successful, but ultimately Jesus met me there. I had met some Christian friends that year who talked to me about where their hope came from. Shout out to Suzanne and Jordan. And I ended up emailing iLife, hoping to find some clarity. I definitely did not expect for this exploration to result in me actually following Jesus. But I met up with Alan Hobley at the Union, and I heard the gospel. And as soon as I speed walked through the hallways of Hopkins Hall and got to my room, I was kneeling on the dusty floor of my dorm, crying and praying. I realized that all of this searching I'd been doing my whole life, not just for specifically spiritual answers, but also for identity, love, peace, fulfillment, for something steady to lean on. Jesus is the only answer. I had spent my whole life trying to be known and loved by the people around me, but the Lord is the only one who can do that perfectly. I can lean on Him always, and despite my past or my present sin, His grace is enough for me. 2 Corinthians 5:17 tells us that anyone who is in Christ is a new creation. The old has passed away, behold, the new has come. I am so thankful that He showed me unfailing love, even though I never could have earned it. My name is Rylee, and that's part of my story.